Back. Turn 7, Vietnam, Mission 2, and all, got to put out the caveat, try to, because I did not successfully secure 6 cards on the first try. This is a hard mission. Um, First time I think I got a little unlucky with the number of contacts, but I also didn't have any cards that were like in this case. For those who have been watching, I left a few cards empty and left them with claymores to try to protect them, and also units around to try to protect. So that reduces. If you got 9 cards and I have 3 that don't um, have my units on them, then I've reduced by almost by a third. I've reduced the number of potential contacts in a game, and that seems to make a huge difference in this particular mission. But I still think I've been somewhat lucky in terms of potential contacts. I think I've been unlucky in some of my draws. Some grenade misses have just been devastating. I've lost my CO. I've lost 2 platoons and I've reconstituted them all. So right now I'm without 3rd platoon. I'm without an XO because the XO was reconstituted into the CO. So I have a green CO, no XO, green 2nd and 3rd. I'm taking a pounding. Probably very historical. So let's continue. We have an HQ event. This is turn 7. All right, 1 through 5, or 1 through 10, that's an 8. Turn 7, no artillery. So close to helicopter attack. Port. That's a bummer. Same HQ event in previous turns, and I would have had the helicopters coming in and helping. But no artillery available this turn. And I am assuming when it says no artillery, it is the ARTs. The mortars are not artillery. In this game, those are very different words. They have an HQ event. 5. Turn 7, 5. Displace leaders. Remove any leaders on cards with no troops. They do not have any leaders. So this is the second time we've had them displaced, but I don't believe it has any effect whatsoever. Okay, let's see here. That guy he's still a problem. All right. So, PC markers. This is turn 7. It is A's everywhere. Now we are currently at heavy contact, I believe. Yes, we're at heavy contact. Well, heavily engaged. I'm trying to see where. Here. This guy has us heavily engaged. All right. And then I'm going to look for this guy. Incoming. Enemy activity there. Nobody here. Enemy activity here. He is pinned. I think they're primarily pinned right now. Nobody there. They're gone. This guy is still putting down small arms. He's going to move. All right. They've got 4 checks. That's it. You know, this is the huge difference. I was probably looking at 10 the last game. So that's a combination of luck on some draws. But they have 4, so the third one. So 1, 2, 3. So right here, this is our heavily engaged guy. Kind of want him to just hang around. He's a pinned. So pinned, he is not undercover. Pinned on the same card, not undercover. 1 through 5. 3. Well, I didn't really want a rally. 1, 2. And he did rally. Wow. That switched. Okay, well, Heavily engaged, but now rallying. Ugh. It's a bummer. All right. Third one. So it's this guy down here. Now he falls in. He's just a normal unit, and they are in an overrun. So he drops down. He's not on the same card. He's not an AG or an H. So he's dropping down to all other situations. A 1 through a 3. That is a 1. He is going to attempt to infiltrate towards the closest opposing units. There are 2. So I'm going to draw 1 on the left, 2 on the right. 1. So he's advancing to here. Going to attempt to infiltrate. He can't get under cover. But 1, 1, 2. He failed to infiltrate. So he comes onto this card. My fire stops. Fire here stops. And he is exposed. He is under fire now from this unit. Well, from these units. And he is small arms on me. On this card. So even more heavily engaged. 2 left. Number 1. So it's the mortar team who is going to try to drop incoming. He has 1 mission left. They have 3 cards on their second mission, but he also has this this target. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he did succeed in dropping incoming. I am going to use his ammo. He will disappear. And we have incoming on that card. And then the last one is on this card where we have a pinned, not undercover. So 1 through 5. And he's a 5. That's a fallback. So he got nailed by the claymore and decided to run away. Now, which card does he go to? He's going to look for the card with the best cover. -2, and he can get under cover, but this is under fire, so you got to take that into account. So that's a 0. Well, he's pinned. He can't go to a card under fire. So he can't go there. He can't go there. The 2 cards are these 2 cards that he could move to. And this is clearly the better card. So he is going to fall back to here, and he is exposed. So now it's my turn. I have got the CO on this card. He is under cover. But he is green. So he's just whatever he gets here. So he has 2. One thing I don't know is, does he keep, when he's reconstituted, does he keep his commands? I would think he does not. XL 6.5.2. I may pause, or I may just make an executive decision that he's starting with nothing. Squads reconstituting an HCO, turning it eligible. All these reconstituting an H. I mean, obviously, if you're reconstituting it, but if I was thinking it was from the XO. No attempt. I am going to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to quickly pause and check. I didn't find anything definitive, but my decision is they're lost. And the reason is he's no longer the XO. So the commands he's saving up are in the function of an XO, not the function of a CO, is the way I'm playing it. And in reading it, obviously, if the CO's commands were all go to 0. So I am assuming, pardon me for, my wife brought me a plate and I'm sitting here getting some of the delicious spice off of it, which is probably not what you wanted to watch. Um, yeah, so I would believe when they make that change, it's kind of like they're a totally different unit. They have no function whatsoever. They didn't already have preparedness. So I'm playing it that they lose them, and this guy would be, he has two, effectively. He can save them all. I think, though, what I'm going to have him do is this guy. No, this guy, I will have him. No, I don't. Actually, this one. He's going to go to a litter team and then a fire team. And I think he just goes to a generic fire team. I don't think it's the one with the G. I don't know, though. That's a generic fire team. Well, actually, I think that's in the back of the book, whether it's generic. Generic fire teams. AS. Yep. There they go. They question answered. So he used both of his commands to get that guy up. There is a radio sitting there for that guy to pick up, too. And I think I'm going to try to merge those in, reconstitute a squad. Try to get one of these guys. 2-1. Yeah. All right. That may be that guy's sole goal if he doesn't end up taking tons of pounding. So nobody was activated, so we're on to that phase. So the first platoon draws. He gets 1. The first platoon is under fire, but it's all pinned fire, which does not affect them. Oh, that's not incoming yet. Excuse me. It's not incoming. Decide if I want to sit there and take that. I'm at basically, I'm at a +3, so I think I am. So he's undercover, a veteran +1, cover +2. All he has is the all pin, so he gets 3 commands. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have him personally try. Well, we don't need to spawn anymore. It's irrelevant. He's going away. I want him pinned. I don't want him not pinned. He has a radio. I could call that person and ask them. Could call and ask for a grenade there from here, which I think I'm going to do. So he is gonna radio this guy and tell him to grenade that guy. And the reason I'm doing it from this card instead of here is I don't want him to get to fire back. Less of a chance, but because he's green. But I can exhort. I can only save 6. So 1, exhort 2. So that failed. Wondering if I can call anybody else. I don't think I can call anybody else who's not pinned and can actually see that guy. Engineers could try, but I don't think I want to do that. So the only other thing I'm going to have him do, instead of wasting the command, he can call this paralyzed unit and he can order him up to a litter team. He's on the radio with them. They're able to talk to Lats. So he will do that, and he is going to save 6. You know what? No, he's going to go down to 5, and he's going to order him to a lat and then a fire team. So both of those are now fire teams. I like that better. And he's saving 5. All right. Second, a lot less. Oh, so he is, well, he's green. He is over here. So he's under small arms fire. So green, -1, undercover, +1, so wipes out. -1 for the small arms. So he gets 2. So he's up to 4. Now, he's going to lose them as well. Can't talk to any of those guys. He can talk to this guy. That's the first platoon. Second platoon does have a radio, correct? Yes, I got him a radio. Yeah, so he's green. All right. Actually, first platoon is veteran. Just noticed I do not have a veteran marker. Not that it matters. I don't really use that very often. Really thinking of having this guy, despite the fact that I said I'm not doing that on the other card. You know what I might be able to do? Let's see. Does this guy have a radio? Is he second platoon? He is. Okay, no, doing it different. We're going to radio this guy. Unpin him. It's automatic. Ah, shit. Let's see. They have a PDF, so he would need to grenade along his PDF. They're going to unpin in theory, but I'm going to radio ahead. I'm going to lose these commands and tell him to unpin. I'm going to tell him to cease fire. Even though I'm doing a larger ceasefire, I'm still going to tell him to cease fire because I want this guy to attempt to grenade. He's lined that unit. So, do I want to do that? I don't. I'm not going to do that. Where am I? He's at a +5 and then -3. A grenade would get him. I am going to take that chance. So his third command is going to, so he's down to 1, is going to be to try to grenade that guy. So 1, 2, and I'm going to exhort 3. So that actually worked out okay. All right. He cannot grenade back since this came from this card. All right. I think I got all that correct. Wondering whether I blew the reshuffle timing on the exhort, but I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. Now the first sergeant gets 1. He is here. He's going to actually radio up here. He's going to radio. Can't do this guy. But he can get this guy to an assault team. So that's 1. Do I have any other units that have a radio? Yeah, he can talk to this guy. I'm going to get him to an assault team, 2. No radios there. So I've used 2. Didn't I grenaded here. I have a grenade miss. I had this guy, when he was a fire team, attempt the grenade. And as a matter of fact, before I do that, I'm not going to turn him into a... Oh, he's not up. Yeah, he was a grenade fire team. I'm going to have... So we have a grenade miss on this card because of this attempt earlier. He is green. I'm going to actually ask him to try again. So the first sergeant used 1 to get this guy up to an assault team. Then he's going to grenade. Exhort. So that's 2. And then his last command is going to get this guy to an assault team. So that was 4 commands. Assault team, grenade, exhort, assault team. All right. And this guy. So 3 generals. Well, the one thing that I meant to do that I have not done is cease fire. However, I ceased fire here. These are the only units firing on a card with nothing. So instead of burning a pyrotechnic, I need to burn a pyrotechnic. I'm going to have the CO fire off a flare. That's going to cause these guys to stop firing and these guys to stop firing. That was 1. When I did that, these all go away. So we're firing, these guys are firing nowhere because this guy's not spotted. They can't fire here. Yep. Then I'm going to have this guy attempt to grenade over here. He is a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. Failed. Do I take a chance with my engineers? I think I'm going to have my engineers attempt to grenade that guy. 1, 2. Failed. He's firing back. 1, 2. And of course, my nightmare. God dang it all anyway. Exactly what I was afraid of. Jesus. That stinks. It's exactly, I mean, I blew that. So, already have the grenade miss. Jeez, that was just bad. Wasted my engineers. And you know what? They're not affected by visibility. It was an even dumber mistake. Even dumber. They had the infrared. I was sitting here trying to get this higher. Not smart. Well, I need to get lucky now. All right. Captured. I don't think there's any capture. These guys can't be captured. Nobody is on a unit on alone. There's no retreat, I don't think. This guy's under line of under fire, but there's no casualty. These guys are actually. Why do I have this here? They're not under any fire anymore. So these guys are not under fire. That doesn't count. All right. Damn it. So frustrating. So, where do I want spooky? Well, I mean, I always feel like when I move them, I get myself in trouble, but I don't care about that guy anymore. He's not incapacitated, although up there and firing at him would not be the worst. But I like down here where have a higher probability of some units. And I'm putting them here because 2 cards can put a place here, 2 cards can place here, and 2 cards can place here. So that's one of the reasons I'm laying down the illumination and so forth the way that I am. All right. Man, I'm still pissed about that grenade attack. So that's spooky. Fire mission update. So this guy fires, and those guys are going to be under it. Probably should have retreated somebody from there. Potential contact. All right. Well, this is where it can all get even worse. So we have got 6 A's, and we are heavily engaged, which we're drawing 3. So the 6th one. So it's going to be down here. 1, 2, 3. So we do have contact. 10. That's a 5. That is another, man, okay. Certainly been worse. So he has an RPG with him. If you look at the bottom underneath the enemy force packages, each S and AS rated squad and RPG team is equipped with 1 shot of these guys. So now where is he? So he is bottom 10. So that's 9. Bottom left rear. Well, that's perfect. He lands right on Spooky's card. Now we got to see if he infiltrates. 1, 2. He did not. He is not only under heavy fire from Spooky, he is... Oh, actually, he doesn't even fire at me. Yep, he doesn't even place a PDF. But I do. Both of them. Not that guy, actually. This one doesn't fire because he's got that unit on it. But these guys are going to open fire with S and the infrared, which hopefully doesn't matter. So Spooky's affecting the whole. I'm going to put him as if he's the whole card, and I've got the small arms fire. So he should be hurting. It is +3, which was wiped out by the -3. The visibility doesn't exist, so he's going to end up at a -2. All right. Well, where next? Number 1. So up here. 1, 2, 3. Another contact. Nuts. Now this one's a human wave. So now let the fun begin. That is a human wave. 3 squads on a 1 or a 2 out of 5, which they have a leader. So they do. Trust me, this is where the game gets really, really rough. Those are all a human wave. Now, unfortunately, I can't see him. He's going to be on this card or this card. Love here, because then he might move there. So it's a human wave. They are not opening fire. Place on all cards, maximum line of sight. Well, again, there or there. All on the same card, max line of sight. So we're going to draw. And if we look, that is top, or that is front. They can't go directly to the front because of the other unit. So we're going to draw, there's 6. We're going to draw 1 through a 6. A 6, so that's the last one. So he is front, left front. So he did go where I was hoping. They are on this card. Toggle luck. They are on that card. All right. They're actually all exposed. But it just doesn't matter because I cannot see them. Well, these guys, yeah, these guys can't see them because of the incoming. And nobody else can because it's nighttime. And I say that. No, he can't see them because he can't see through that. Oh, wait a minute. He can see them. Hold on a second. They're on an elevation. This guy does see them. Just this guy, because he's got the infrared. Well, well, well. Maybe. That's small arms. But no visibility. So it's literally going to be a -2. Maybe. All right. And they do not open a line of, they don't open it either. All right. 4 to go. So far, no luck on, so far we're triggering left and right. So 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, that one did not. 3 left. The second one, which is here. 1, 2, 3. 2 left. First one. 1, 2, 3. So we do have contact. Another human wave. Eee. And they can land on one of my cards. This will be interesting. All right. 1 or 2 out of 5. They do have a leader. Ay, freaking leaders. Okay, this just went to hell. Nuts. This is going to be interesting to survive. These human waves are tough because they don't get pinned. Now they do just take casualties when you hit them. So, all right. So that is the center card. So it's 8. So it's a 6. Let's see if that works. Right rear. Well, they're down here. They're marked exposed. But I will fire at them because I have, that's where my bunker's going. So maybe we can do some damage before they hit us. I mean, it's just small arms fire again. And nobody's, so it's going to be the visibility will negatively affect. All right. And then the last one down here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, we had 4 out of 6 contacts, so that's actually not great. Those odds were not as good as we have been doing. But we've only got 3 A's left. So we'll see. All right. Pinned recovery. Well, these guys are unpinned. This becomes automatic because that guy's firing. Oh, you know what? It doesn't, because the small arms with the lack of visibility, the impact, oh no, there is no visibility impact. And it doesn't matter, it's the heavy weapons. I'm going to leave it to small arms for now. We'll figure it out when it's time. Any other pinned recovery? I don't believe there is. Everybody else is pretty much under. Oh, this guy's not under fire, so he is no longer pinned. So he can start trying to flip himself. All right. So, figure out, call this done. So here we have basically +1 on all these. Nope. I'm firing with an infrared sight from over here, up this hill. So no visibility. So it's +1 and then -2. So each of these guys are going to be a -1. So -1, a hit, and we have 1 casualty. Better to get 2 because then they become pinned. So -1, another hit. This time, all hits are casualties. So this unit is basically a casualty, but 2 casualties. I'll flip him. And he becomes a fire team. Let's see. A VC fire team. Let's see what that SG. The SG, the last one is just a fire team. So he is just a generic fire team, but not pinned because he's a human wave. All right, -1 is a miss. And then the leader is hit, and he will be a casualty. So the leader is gone. So I can flip that. So those are 4 casualties. So that guy with the infrared scope did a pretty darn good job. All right. Nothing here. So now we're on to this card. Now this is +3 and -3 wipe each other out. So this is a, under the bunker, +4, +3, +3. So we're going to do +4, pinned, +3, miss, +3, miss. So the bunkers are safe. Next guys are probably in a little more trouble. So those wipe each other out, +3 and the -3. So we got +2, +1, +1. +2 is pinned, +1. So I got a hit on the assault team. He's line, so he becomes paralyzed. So he is paralyzed and pinned. And then the litter team, who is green, +1 is a miss. And then these two are also just a +1. So +1, pinned, and a hit on the litter of the paralyzed team. So he's pinned. And then the paralyzed team, being green, stays paralyzed. All right, well, that sure as heck could have been worse. All right. And this guy's out of ammo now. Nothing here, but now we're going to be here. All right, and boy, I have my fingers crossed. So, first of all, let's fire at them. I'm firing with this guy with automatic weapons and an infrared sight. So he's +2, -1. So he's a +1. So he is pinned. He was pinned before. Now, unfortunately, this group here, no... Oh, let's take a quick peek because I forgot the grenade miss. So he's a 0, which is still pinned. Is that right? +2, yeah, +2, -1, -1. So here, the grenade miss wipes out all the cover, so no cover applies. So these guys are just simply 2 -3s. So the litter team first. -3 is a hit and a casualty. Oops. And the litter team is gone, basically. Now my engineering team, I apologize, guys. -3. Oh, golly, pinned. I dodged one there. And then he has automatic fire for the rest of his stuff, but he's +2, +4, +5. No, +4 because the cover is wiped out by the grenade miss. So this is +3 and a +4. +3, pinned, +4 is a miss. So this guy is no longer even pinned. And this guy is pinned. Meaning this stays automatic, and this is switching to all pinned with that guy. I dodged a big one there. All right. Here, they got +3, but there is a -6, and there's no visibility on that. So that is a -3, which is a hit. That's 2 casualties regardless of which way you look at it. So that's pretty darn awesome. So we have a casualty on that card. And then we have, this guy's a fire team. And he's pinned. All right. So he's a pinned fire team. Now, my guys, +3, visibility is, it's +1. So it's a +4. So +5 for these guys. And then we're at +6. So I'm going to do 4 +5s. +5, +5. So we got a pin. So we got +5, +5, +5, +5. Another pinned. And then these guys are +4 +6s. So +6 is a miss, pinned, and a miss. Boom, boom. So he is pinned. All right. Could have been worse. And then this guy, their guy's here. +3 because visibility does affect them. So +3, -2. So there's 4 +1s. We're going to do we'll just go in order, the normal order. So +1. Pinned doesn't take effect. Missed, no effect. A hit on this guy. 1 casualty. And then +1. Pinned, it doesn't matter. And then finally, here we have +3. Illuminated doesn't matter. -3, so that wipes out. So the exposed puts him at a -2. And he is merely pinned. That stinks. Now, he can be pinned. Now, these guys are going to open fire. So there's 9 steps there, and there's way less there. So this is going to go like, oh no, he's not going to fire on a card intentionally with his units. He would have if he had opened fire, triggered fire, but he's going to fire over here. So this is going to become all pinned fire by them here. So they're firing there, and I'm actually firing. This is now automatic. Oh no, actually we talked about it. Could be small arms. We have to wait and see where Spooky is. I got this feeling. I don't know where Spooky's going to go. These guys are going to be moving onto this card. There is no doubt about that. No doubt about that. All right. So let's look at ammo, because this guy, 2W2, definitely used ammo. 2W2 used some ammo. Couldn't fire from this card. Didn't see anybody. Actually, you know what? They were firing because, no, the fire mission was updated before they triggered. So no. Is there anybody here? Yeah, 1W3, even though he's pinned, used ammo. 1W3 used ammo. And I think that's it. Nope, 2W3 because he fired over here. Why did I not use... Oh, no. Should have been automatic fire. God, I blew it. So that was automatic fire. 2W3. But I'm not going back and figuring it out. My mistake. I'm sure I've made other ones, but trying to recover from that will be just too challenging, unfortunately. Now, these guys are going to fire. They're going to start firing. That's 4 steps, 7 steps, 6 steps. So they're just going to open fire here. And they're firing on small arms fire onto this card. All right. I think that's it. Actually, this guy here is now pinned, so this becomes an all pinned on that card. I think that's correct. I know they're going to be moving onto this card. I may literally... artillery that card with these guys on it next turn. So I think that's it. We're going to clean up. We're at the 45-minute mark. Perfect timing. So we will... Yeah, I did all the shift fires and checked for fire for the... Oh, no, I didn't finish one. These guys are also going to open fire, and it's the card with the most steps. 8, and then this does not have 8. 7, so closer than I thought. So they're gonna open fire here, which is going to be small arms fire. Now where they actually move to, we're gonna find out. All right, so with that, we will stop this video, save the game, return to actually turn 8 a little bit later. Thanks for watching.